that environment up at Syracuse, never an easy place to play. But it looked like you guys were kind of focused in from the beginning that, the losing was going to stop. You guys were going to get a conference win. So with all that said, what was practice like last week, and what was kind of the mindset of this team going into that game?
Going into that game, we didn't want to let our last loss beat us twice. So we wanted to make sure that we attack practice every day, putting everything in the rear view, eyes forward onto the next game, and let's just find a way to win. So that was our main goal this week, was to get the W, and we did.
Obviously, sorry, go ahead.
So you had 3 really important turnovers last game. When you're forcing those, is there something different you feel like the defense is doing to make that happen, or is it just opportunism? It just happens when it happens?
We just go out there and we just play the call of the defense, and a lot of turnovers happen when we're getting relentless pursuit to the ball as well. So as long as we're in the right scheme, and they do such a great job just putting us in the right position to be able to make plays. And as long as we're all flowing to the ball, just playing fast, physical, and relentless, then the turnovers will come.
Do you feel like the previous games maybe not quite as relentless?
No, I wouldn't say it wasn't quite as relentless. Sometimes it just doesn't go in your favor. So sometimes you'll get those games like that where we get turnovers. I know this week we didn't have a turnover in the last game, but practice we wanted to really specify that we got to make sure we get those turnovers like every game regardless. So that was one thing we really wanted to make sure we focused on, and it came out to be.
How much of the tone setter was Pascal's hit on Schrader?
It was definitely a crazy tone setter, and it's crazy because I didn't really see the hit until after the game, and he definitely set the tone. And that's just what those guys do up front. The main goal is to stop the run, and everything goes from there. So those guys do a great job, and they definitely set the tone.
As much as the focus around here was on the offense, turning the ball over the previous few weeks, were the coaches really on you guys on the defense to, hey, you need to hold up your end of the bargain by creating some and get
yeah, we talk about the triple braided core all the time. So offense, defense, special teams. Sometimes, some days, 2 of those things work, 1 of them doesn't. Some days, one has to compensate for the other. So in every single ball game, we just try our best to just do our job. Defense try and make turnovers, offense try and not give away turnovers, and then special teams try and create field position and get turnovers on each specified end as well.
You guys pretty proud that you were able to, as corners, hold up like you did without Nate?
Yeah, we're a very prideful group in that back end with the corners. We got some young guys that definitely show that they can play, and they're taking that next step early. And we wanted to play for our brother that couldn't be there as well. So we went out there, we just did what we had to do, and that just shows just how practice goes. We got so many guys that can go out there and just play. So that's credit to our coaches and the schemes and just everything that we do, and then even the players as well. Like when their name gets called, they're ready to go.
What's different about Jake Lucas this year, would you say, that allows him to be able to fill in and you guys don't see?
He plays with a lot of confidence. He has good trust in his ability. He's a long, very lengthy corner, physical, fast, and he just goes out there with that mindset that he knows he's here for a reason. I love Jaden. He comes out there to practice. He comes to play every day, and then on Saturdays he just beats who he can. He beats who he is, and he just goes out there and he does what he has to do.
Experience?
Yeah, I would say it just comes with time. Just playing defensive back and then playing it at an early age, freshman and however that may sort out. It comes with time, and it's like when you get those war wounds along the way, it just gives you more just time that you see just to really get the edge of the game, the feel of the game, and just know what to do and know what not to do in each situation. So it comes with time and maturity, and he's picking up pretty well.
Sheridan, last week you were named semifinalist for the William B. Campbell Trophy. Where did that commitment to academics come from for you?
Definitely my mother. My mother and my grandmother, she was an educator. My grandma was a teacher back in her high school days. My mom, she currently tutors as well. So I've always come from a tight-knit, real academic, excelling family. My mom wouldn't allow me to play sports if my grades weren't right. I brought a C home, and it was never a good day. So they instilled that in me early, and I just followed what they led, and it led me to be at a place like Clemson, because Clemson's a place where you get recruited to not only be good on the football field, but with academics as well. So I think my parents and also my older brother, he paved the way as well.
Who was prouder of that honor, you or mom?
Probably my mom. Like I said, she's an educator at heart, so her just seeing that type of stuff, it definitely makes her smile.
And with your mom being an educator, we talked about, I guess, during fall camp, she's wanting to take what she learned during your recruiting process and help others. Can you kind of go into a little bit more detail how that's going and what she's wanting to do?
Yeah, so my father passed away when I was 2. And going through the recruiting process when I was in high school, she didn't really know too much. Just being a single mom in that area, it's kind of hard getting recruited out of Norfolk, Virginia. Everybody doesn't get to, make it all the way out and make it to that big college campus or whatever. So she did her best ability to make sure me and all my brothers had the best opportunity academic-wise, and then taking us to all the visits and the games and just to put us in the best position to be successful. So she wants to do that for other kids in our area that have been in that situation or are trying to be in that situation, trying to just show them the ropes with just academics, to where you have to be good at academics as well to be able to excel on the field, because it all starts there, honestly. And she's really trying to just kickstart that off and just trying to get a group of people together where she can work with and do that such a thing. So she's starting off back at home in Virginia, and she plans to get the word out in other areas as well as she stays in Charlotte now, just to help people out in those certain situations, because it wasn't easy for us when we was doing it.
Who's the better athlete, you or your brother?
Which one?
The one was at UNC Greensboro.
Yeah, I believe I'm the better athlete out of all 3 of us. My brother was a great athlete as well. He turned down a full-ride scholarship for football to go work in film and television. He's doing a great job. He got 2 kids and a wife. He's doing very well now. Little brother, All-American baseball player. So, we get after each other all the time about who is the best athletically, academically. I feel like I got the higher up, though.
Did you play any other sports too, or is it?
Yeah, I played a little bit of baseball. Baseball was my second sport, and basketball was my third. I was athletically gifted at basketball. You know how football players play basketball, but I was real good in baseball too. And my last time playing baseball, I had 9 home runs, and my little brother had 8. So I give him that every single time. He tries to say that he was better than me. I taught him what he is now today, so he can thank me for that.
Any questions for Sharon from Zoom? Anybody else in the room?
Talking about maturity, Jade, yourself, do you feel like you've reached a different level in terms of your game? Because obviously the corners, we don't hear a lot about you off this because you're doing a good job. You have to get burned.
Yeah. I've been here 5 years, had some ups, had some downs, but like I said, having those war wounds early really shows you. Like I got war scars. I mean, I've been here before, so I know what to do. I know what not to do. So you go out there, you play corner, you have a quiet night. That's a good game for a corner. So I look at myself as just a worksman. I come to work every day. I take a lot of pride into my craft, and I just try and be the best corner that I can be for this team, and just try and be the best teammate I can also be, and the best leader I can be for this team as well, because we got a lot of young guys on this defense, on the offense, on the team, period. And I just want to leave the best foundation that I can for the guys next to come.
You talked about the 2019 class and winning a national title and all that. As a leader, when you guys start 2-2, what was your message to the younger guys?
Just learn from what we're doing well and learn from what we're doing not. Sometimes the ball just doesn't roll in your favor. But push come to shove, you got to flip the page. You got to go to work the next day. And that's been our mindset. We can't dwell on the past ever. We just got to come to work the next day and just put our best foot forward as we still try and be the best team that we can be with whatever situation that we're in.
Does your role kind of shift? You feel like when the season maybe you can't quite, the national title is going to be a hard thing to attain, ACC title, trying to grow the program, the team?
I feel like the situation doesn't really change. We're still just trying to put our best foot forward every day, just attacking, just taking it one day at a time. Just win the day. That's really the mindset that we're looking at, just win the day. And when you win the day, then just keep on stacking days on top of days, and you see what comes at the end. But you got to worry about what you can control first. So.
how important is this? Obviously, every game is important. You want to win, but to put yet another good performance together against Wake Forest going into that open day and kind of give everybody a chance to not only build off that momentum, but get people healthy.
Just like you said, momentum is big. You know, play a momentum-based game, and we get the ball rolling in our favor. Once we get going, I feel like nobody can really stop what we have going for our team. And then just getting guys healthy as well going into the bye week, that'll be really great as we get our team back to full 100%. I mean, that's always good because a 100% healthy team is a dangerous team.
Cameron or Greenwood, what do you know about Wake Forest and how do you prepare for them?
Wake Forest, they have a good dynamic offense. They run well, they pass well, good players, good skill set. We just got to be Clemson defense, play relentless ball, win your matchup, and just go into that game just knowing who we are and just play lights out.
Anyone else for Sheridan? All right, thanks, Sheridan.
Thank you.